Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Katrina and today I have a very exciting, different video for you. So I don't know about where you live, but here we are not only in lockdown, but we have a stay-at-home order and it looks like it's going to be for a long time. And I miss thrifting so much and garage sailing and all of that, and I thought, let's go and visit some of the old abandoned sheds that we have here and see if we can find some antiques. You want to go on an adventure? So this first shed that we're going in here was actually built in the 1800s. My husband's grandfather moved this shed here many years ago, and it's essentially abandoned now. The things that are in it are for the most part not being used, and so there is a lot of treasures in here, a lot of things that haven't been touched for so many years, like this buggy up in the rafters, things that I would like to get down and check out, but not everything can I do right now, so for now some of this is just looking at items to see what we can get later. This thing here though, I think this will look good in my house, so I might have to try and get this thing down. Looks to be in good shape. It's just more a matter of what's inside it and do I want to find out. I also thought this old Coke bottle was kind of interesting and was curious as to how it would look if we cleaned it up. Levi found an old drill that he was quite fascinated with, so that's his treasure of the day. Yeah. And Levi found a golf ball, which I know is pretty random, but I actually use them for the chickens. Someday I would like to pull out one of these old bicycles. I think it would look really cool in a flower bed or something like that. It's obviously not being used anymore, so I feel like that would be kind of a neat thing.
Yeah.
I decided that while we were here, we might as well try and take down this awesome farmhouse style little, I don't know what you call it, a newspaper hanger or something like that. But it soon became clear that it was really well hung on there and I was going to need some tools. So we went and found a hammer and we did manage to get it down, but it's kind of a little scary looking inside it. We did find a little jar of nails in there, which Levi thought was awesome, but I soon realized that I was going to need to dump this into something because there's like insulation and all sorts of gross stuff in there, and I really just didn't want to take everything out by hand. I'm going to dump it in here because I don't want to put my hand in there. Yeah, definitely didn't want to put my hand in there. That's sharp, and there's probably a lot of gross stuff in there. But we did find this little jar. And this has potential. We decided while we were out and about that we might as well check out some of the other sheds just to see if there was anything else interesting. We did come across a few antiques, nothing that we could really take home with us, but definitely a lot of old tractors, which Levi loves to look at, and perhaps some treasures that we can maybe do something with down the road. I right away put the golf ball to good use in this nesting box with hopes of encouraging the chickens to lay eggs in there instead of in spots that I can't reach. Then it was time to try and clean these items up. I of course picked the coldest day for it. I think that it was maybe 1 degree above zero, so it was freezing, quite literally. But they did clean up well, and that's what matters. Here you can see it's all cleaned up. The bottle is Still a bit marked up, but it looks old, so I don't actually mind. And same with the tin, I don't know what you want to call it, a container that you can hang on the wall. It's rustic looking, so it's not going to really clean up perfectly, which is actually okay with me. So here's a possible idea of where it could go on the wall. I haven't decided for sure, but just so you can see. Or something like low down, like underneath these coats. You know, it just kind of depends on what we decide to use it for. But either way, it's going to look beautiful. Well, guys, thanks for coming along with us while we hunted for treasures on our own property in our own old sheds. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you're new, I would love it if you would subscribe and join our community here. And I'll see you next time. Bye!